Will you please break up with your husband? How much longer do I have to wait?
What?
You need to release him as soon as possible. You're an old lady and you've been clinging to him. Aren't you ashamed of yourself? Just hurry up and break up with him.
I'm sorry. I think you're sending these texts to the wrong person.
What?
I'll just pretend that I didn't see anything. Please double check who you're sending these messages to. Have a great day.
Hold on a second. You're Julia, right? You're Nathan's wife, Julia, right?
Huh? How do you know our names?
See, I knew I was texting the right number. I've been talking to you this entire time, you greedy hag.
Greedy hag? Hold on a second. So, you've been talking to me about what?
I said it from the very beginning. You need to hurry up and break up with your husband. I'm telling you to file a divorce from Nathan as soon as possible.
What's going on? This is out of nowhere. Why do I deserve to have a stranger like you tell me that?
There's only one reason. Why anyone would tell you to break up with your husband. I'm in a relationship with your husband.
What?
So now, my pleasure to meet you, Mrs. Wifey. My name is Michelle, and I'm Nathan's girlfriend. It's been 2 years since I started my relationship with Nathan.
2 years?
That's right. I've been waiting for 2 years to finally marry him, so I need you to break up with him. Nathan has been telling me that he can't wait until he marries me too.
Hold on a second. Let me organize the facts. So you're saying that you're in a relationship with Nathan, knowing that he's a married man?
Yes, of course. He never hides anything from me.
You're kidding. So you went out with him knowing that he had a wife, and now you're telling me to break up with him?
What's wrong with that? I just want to be with my love. I want to be his wife and support him as the CEO's wife.
CEO's wife?
Julia, I know why you'd refuse to break up with him. Being the CEO's wife is a wonderful title, isn't it? I'm sure you don't want to lose that title. And also the luxurious lifestyle that you get to live as the CEO's wife.
What?
But soon enough, I'll be taking that title and the lifestyle from you. You're going to become a pathetic divorced hag whose husband got stolen.
Hold on a second. What the heck is your problem? You slept with someone else's husband. And how do you even stay so shameless?
What?
Do you realize the position you're in? You had an affair with a married man. And you have to be responsible for it. Do you understand?
Responsible? Are you going to be claiming compensation from me?
That's right. And yet, you're shamelessly reaching out to me, knowing that I'm his wife. Don't you think that you might get sued?
I'm sorry, Mrs. Wifey. I'm not afraid of getting sued.
What?
I'm ready to compensate anything, and that's why I'm demanding you to break up with him.
Does that mean you have the compensation ready?
Yep, that's right. So please hurry up and break up with Nathan.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
David, I'm sorry to bother you out of nowhere. Do you know where my husband is right now?
Good afternoon, Julia. Our CEO is currently taking a lunch break outside. I don't think he'll be back within the next hour.
I see. So he stepped out.
Is there anything I can help with? I could perhaps relay a message to him.
No, I don't have any message for him. This isn't about work either. It's rather something personal. Do you have a moment right now, David?
Yes, I'm on my break right now.
I feel bad for asking about my husband when you work for him, but I was wondering if you knew anything about my husband's affair.
What? Is he having an affair?
It seems so. There was a woman who claims to be Nathan's girlfriend who reached out to me just earlier, and she's asking me to break up with him.
What? So the girlfriend reached out to the wife?
Right? I was surprised too, so I wanted to talk to my husband about it. But I haven't been able to get a hold of him.
I see. I'm sorry to hear that.
So I was wondering if you knew anything about this.
I had no idea. I'm shocked to find out that he was having an affair.
Okay. So, even though you're always with him at work, you don't know.
Oh, but now that you mentioned that, there's something that came to my mind. He tends to step out quite often recently.
Really? Will you tell me anything about that?
For example, today, he's been having lunch outside the office for a few years now. He used to order delivery because he preferred to stay in the office, though.
For a few years?
He also goes out to have meetings with the clients instead of inviting them over. He used to host most of the meetings online, but he started going out to have meetings for about a year now. And once he goes out for a meeting, he wouldn't come back for a few hours. Also, for the past few months, it's been a little hard to get a hold of him.
David, I'm sorry to ask, but will you give me his past 2 years' worth of schedule? If you could also tell me which days and time you couldn't get a hold of him, too. If you don't mind doing that, I'll pay you an extra bonus personally.
What? Are you sure about that?
Yes, of course. Also, have you been taking enough days off? I believe you guys were in a busy season until not too long ago.
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't had a day off in the past 2 months. Now that we're finally out of the busy season, I'll be taking a couple of days off starting tomorrow.
Jeez, I knew it! He always makes his people work too hard. David, if anything, you can go home for the day. Also, I'll give you 3 weeks off starting tomorrow.
What? Are you sure about that?
Yes, of course. You can consider it as an order from your CEO's wife. I'll talk to my husband about it on my end.
Thank you so much!
So, in exchange, will you please keep what I told you among ourselves? Also, about how I asked you to look into his schedule. I was hoping if you can keep it quiet for my husband.
If it's an order coming from the CEO's wife, I'll make sure I follow it.
Okay, so it's an order from the CEO's wife. Thanks. I hope you enjoy your vacation time off.
Hey! When are you going to finally break up with him? I've been waiting this entire time!
I'm sorry to keep you waiting, but divorce can get pretty complicated. It takes longer than you would imagine.
What?
I tried asking my husband about the affair, but he's been keeping silent. He hasn't even been home since last week.
Of course, he's staying at my house.
Jeez, Nathan. He must have ran from me to stay at your house.
You get it now, right? He's choosing me over you. So, please hurry up and break up with him.
Sure, I'd like to break up with him as soon as possible, but I don't know what to tell you. I don't like the fact that we'll be breaking up without having him apologize or talk about it.
I don't care how you feel. I'm sure you're just trying to push away the divorce as long as possible. After all, you're a greedy hag clinging to the CEO's wife's title.
What?
At this point, I'm going to force it. I'll pay you a competitive compensation, so I want you to break up with him immediately. How about 100K compensation?
What? Is that how much you're willing to pay?
I'm sure you'll break up with him that way.
Sure, that amount makes me feel like I don't care anymore, but how are you able to get that much money ready? I don't think that's an amount that a younger woman could easily afford to pay out of impulse.
Don't underestimate me. It's so easy for me to make this much.
What?
I work in the nightlife industry, so this is easy for me.
Really?
I met him at my work, too. I'm not allowed to be in love with my customers, but I made an exception for myself since he's a CEO. All my colleagues are getting married to a rich man at the end of the day, too.
So, you chose my husband.
He's kind, he's handsome, and most importantly, he's the CEO. I'll never find a perfect man like him. So I'm going to be his wife, no matter what it takes. So please, break up with your husband for the 100K compensation. I'm the one who's going to be the CEO's wife.
I'm the boss.
Huh?
It's fine if you're going to become the CEO's wife, but please make sure you watch your mouth and your demeanor moving forward.
What the heck? What are you talking about? Are you saying that you're the boss? CEO doesn't have a boss. CEO is supposed to be at the top of the company.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sure, he's currently the CEO, but my husband used to work under me in the past, so it still goes the same way to this date.
What? Are you saying that you're Nathan's boss?
Nathan and I met at work before we got married. I've been successful with my work and I climbed the ladder after we got married, but Nathan's performance declined and he ended up taking a demotion. So that's how I ended up becoming his boss, but since he couldn't stand that, he decided to start his own business after quitting.
What? Really?
But because he started his business without putting much thought into it, he didn't get much work. So he's using my connections so his former workplace would place work orders as the subcontractor.
What?
So he's the CEO, but the actual professional relationship I have with him is that he's still my subordinate. He still makes a lot of mistakes as the subcontractor. I've been scolding him all the time about it.
Wait, hold on a second. Wait, let me organize my thoughts.
Sure, as much as you want.
Nathan runs his company, right? He said he has employees, too. I thought it was just a normal company.
Sure, he's an employer. He only has one employee. He doesn't even have the luxury to be spending on labor, but he's employing someone just because he wants to be called the CEO.
What?
I get it. I'm sure it feels nice to be recognized as the CEO, but I'm sorry. Companies can be established quite easily, even if the CEO is a failure.
You're lying. Wait, this can't be possible. He always treated me when we've gone on dates, and he always bought me expensive purses, too.
Well, I guess. He must have been prideful as a man. Fortunately, it didn't seem like he laid his hands on our savings. He probably has nothing in his own savings.
What?
I'm still his wife and his prime contractor. I know how much income he makes.
Hold on, let me confirm something. So, even if I were to marry Nathan, am I not going to live a luxurious lifestyle as the CEO's wife? I was hoping to live on the top floor at a high-rise.
I think it's faster if you make the income with your nightlife business.
You're kidding me!
Anyway, I'll be on my way to get the divorce application. I'll sign it right away. And to compensate for having an affair with my husband, please make sure you pay me $100K by the end of this month. You were the one who made that offer to begin with.
Julia, I'm sorry. Do you have free time today?
What's the matter, David? I thought you were still on your time off.
My CEO reached out to me not too long ago. He says that he's closing down the business and that I'm fired. He said he can't afford to pay me because he doesn't have any business anymore.
Oh, so Nathan is trying to shut down his company.
Is he not getting any more business because of me? Did I make a mistake or anything?
No, David, it's for a completely different reason.
I'm sorry, Julia. I was actually the one who came up with the design that we submitted to your company. I did the final confirmation and everything on my own. If you decided to terminate your business with us because of what we provided this month, will you please think twice before you terminate the partnership?
What? Did you just say that you were the one who handled everything on your own?
Yes. My CEO said he's too busy handling the next work order, so he let me handle everything on my own for the first time. But I'm sorry. I never thought I'd end up letting our partnership end.
Hold on a second. You're kidding. Did Nathan really say that? I can't believe he was making you handle all the work.
I'm willing to fix any mistakes if needed. So please, will you please give us another chance? I didn't have any experience in this industry, and I don't think anyone will be willing to hire me.
Calm down, David. We ended our partnership, but you weren't involved with the reason. As a fact, we were very satisfied with what you provided this month. If anything, that was the best work that was done from you guys.
What?
To tell you the truth, Nathan and I decided to break up. You know, I told you that Nathan's girlfriend reached out to me, right?
What? I had no idea!
He's getting work from his wife's company as the subcontractor, and he chose to cheat on that wife, and I had no idea he's been making his subordinate take care of all the work. I'm glad that I ended the partnership. I couldn't have continued the partnership knowing how he wasn't trustworthy.
So, it really wasn't my fault, was it?
That's right. But actually, I'm glad that you talked to me. David, would you like to work at my company?
What?
There wasn't any issue with what you provided this month. You said you handled it all by yourself, right? That alone already proves your talent. I'd like to hire you for a full-time position with us.
Are you sure about that? And a full-time position, too?
My company provides competitive compensation. You'll earn a lot of bonus, too. I'm not sure if I should say this, but you'll probably make twice as much as what you used to make when you worked for Nathan.
Yes! Thank you so much! I can't possibly appreciate you enough!
Let's talk about more details on another day. Let me know when you're free to meet up. I'll talk to our HR about it.
Okay, I'll check my schedule and let you know right away.
Hello, Michelle. I still haven't received the $100K that you promised.
What? Why would I pay you? I decided not to marry Nathan. Besides, we already broke up.
What?
You can take Nathan back, and I'm not paying you compensation.
You can't be so selfish. You promised that you'd pay it. As you demanded, I broke up with him.
So what? He's such a failure, and I'm never going to marry a guy like him. I was deceived. I'm a victim.
You're calling yourself the victim after having an affair with my husband?
That's right. I thought I'd be the winner if I get to marry Nathan, but now he doesn't even have a job. He fired his employee, and he shut down his business. I know that I'll lead an unhappy life if I were to marry a guy like him.
Ah, I'm surprised that you noticed.
Stop making a fool out of me. So, I'm not going to pay you compensation. You can have him back, so just pretend that the affair never happened.
I can't do that. We already filed for divorce. You're going to be paying compensation as you promised. You're the one who offered to pay $100K.
What? I don't care. It was just a text message conversation, and it's like a verbal agreement. It's not like anything is going to happen to me, even if I were to break that promise.
What did you just say?
I'm never going to pay you $100K to compensate. It's not like I signed an oath or anything. That verbal agreement doesn't stand.
I'm sorry, but even if it was a text conversation, the contract is still valid. If you plan on not paying it, I'm going to do what I need to do.
Huh?
Michelle, you probably have no idea. It's best if I had you sign an oath, but text message conversations can suffice as evidence.
Really?
Having said that, I'm going to make sure any third person can tell. I made sure I explicitly stated that you'll pay me $100K compensation. I also made sure I stated that you needed to pay by the end of this month, and these words suffice as evidence as much as an oath would. I can claim it using the text conversation.
You're kidding me. I didn't know that. This isn't even fair.
You're the one who's not being fair by refusing to pay. Anyway, make sure you pay it. Michelle ultimately never paid what she owed me, even after the set due date. I had no choice, so I decided to take my lawyer to the nightlife establishment where she was working. Michelle turned pale when she saw us. Her manager got involved in our conversation, and Michelle had to hand me $100K in cash right on the spot. Later on, according to what I overheard, she ended up breaking the rule when she was prohibited from a romantic relationship with her customers. Michelle ended up paying a few dozen $1,000s in penalties. By the way, my ex-husband Nathan, after he closed down his business, has been working part-time in a convenience store somewhere, according to what I heard. David, on the other hand, who I headhunted from Nathan's company, is meticulous and quick with his tasks. He's been very helpful as a new addition to my team.
Thank you for watching all the way until the end. If you felt good after watching this video, please like the video. If not, please leave a comment and give us your feedback. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Your comments and likes help this channel grow. We hope you enjoy our other stories as well.